Hola a todos, espero se encuentren bien. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your class today. My name is Juliana Mesa, and I work at the Center for Global Intercultural Study, which is the study abroad office mainly for LSA students, but students from other colleges can also apply through us. Today, I'm here to talk about Spanish 230 and Spanish 232 abroad. So I know that my target audience right now is students who are taking either Spanish 100, 101, 102, or 103. So you are eligible for either one or the other. And the reason why you may want to go on this program is because you can fulfill the language requirement while being abroad. So if you go on Spanish 230 abroad, you can fulfill the third and fourth semester of the language requirement. It is combined. This program lasts 6 weeks, so you will be taking those 8 credits in 6 weeks. So it is very intensive, but a very rewarding experience. Then if you prefer to just do one of the courses, not both at the same time, you can do Spanish 232. That is the 4th semester of the language requirement, a total of 4 credits. If you were to go on Spanish 230 program abroad, you will be doing not just this class, but in addition to it, there is an intercultural development course that will be equivalent to 2 credits. That means that in total, you will be taking 6 credits. There's also an inherent immersive experience to this. You will be staying with the host family, and that allows you to be practicing the language, learning from them about their culture, their way of living, their way of thinking. And then you will be able to also experience something new. So applications will be opening on October 1st, and the deadline for this program is going to be January 15, 2024. My recommendation is to start earlier rather than later. The reason for that is that the application will require you to submit some forms, but most importantly, you are asked to submit a recommendation. So the recommendation needs to come from a UM instructor. And you may want to ask them in late October, early November, so that they have enough time to submit the form before January 15. In order to be eligible for this program, you must have taken Spanish 100, 102, or 103, or anything equivalent, either by the winter 2024 or fall 2023. This program takes place in the spring term, so you will be going abroad from May to June, again for 6 weeks. We have 3 different offerings for Spanish 230, so it is in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Granada, Spain, and San Jose, Costa Rica. I already talked about the 8 credits in 6 weeks. That means that you're taking 4-hour classes 4 days of the week, every week for 6 weeks total. So it can be intensive, but it is, again, very wonderful. Additional to that, there will be a program fee that includes the housing and living expenses. And then you also need to get GeoBlue insurance, which is required for all the students going abroad on a program. Full room and board is included, entrances to cultural activities, day trips, excursions. In-country transportation, the airfare ticket and tuition are not included in the program fee. Those are separate. So the next program that I want to talk about is Spanish 232. We finally brought it back. Well, if right now you're doing Spanish 100, 102, 103, and want to take Spanish 232 in the winter term, don't want to take a hiatus between semesters of Spanish, then that is perfect. You can apply for Spanish 232 and go to Alicante, this very beautiful city by the Mediterranean. The application is also the same. The applications open on October 1st, and then you will have until January 15. You also need to submit a recommendation, so the same tips that I just gave you for Spanish 230 will apply for this program. You will be taking a Spanish 230 course, total of 4 credits. It will include an intercultural learning course equivalent to 2 credits. The Spanish 232 course will be taught in Spanish, while the intercultural learning course will be taught in English. You'll be paying UM tuition, the program fee, which is all-inclusive, includes full room and board, the orientation and 24/7 on-site support by the on-site staff, entrances to the cultural activities, day trips and excursions, in-country transportation, but does not include the airfare ticket and tuition. And then on top of that, you do need to get GeoBlue insurance. The other thing that I know is very important for students is financial aid and LSA scholarships. Please look at these resources that are available on this slide. Your instructors will be sharing this presentation with you. Go to the CGIS website, look for the Navigating Financial Aid and Scholarships or CGIS programs section. You cannot apply for financial aid while you're applying for the program. Application for financial aid will be after you get accepted. If you're financial aid eligible, you will be receiving a form for it. But if you want to get an estimate to see how much you would receive from financial aid or from LSA Study Abroad office, you can email the respective offices. So you can email Office of Financial Aid, their study abroad team will be assisting you, or you can email the LSA Scholarship Office. Finally, here are some resources. So first, there's the CGIS website, and then there's the links to all the different 230 and 232 programs. These will bring you to the mCompass brochure, where you will be able to start your application right away. And then the other thing is to check out the CGIS advising page to get some tips and some other resources available. Also, there will be information about info sessions and such. Or you can schedule a one-on-one appointment with me and we can have a chat about the programs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great rest of your class, or if your instructor is showing this presentation at the very end, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Adios.